Hi, my name is Nick. It's June 20. It's 10:40 p.m. in the Netherlands, Central European Time. We're looking at the market, 9 most traded coins, as well as first coin developments. When we look at Bitcoin, we see no change compared to the same time yesterday. And if we look at what happened today, then we see we started at 6,700, and that's where we are now as well. We were down a little bit to 6,600, and we had a jump up back to the old level, the former level. What we said before was that 6,500, 6,400 is an important support level. If the price holds at this level, then we see this might be the platform of which the coin could take off to a higher level. If not, if it goes significantly below this level, then it's more likely that the price will go down to the direction of 5,500 or 5,000. When we look at the half-year chart, as we see here, we were from the top of here about 18,000. We went down, we're out of this downward movement and into this sideways movement with the bottom of about 6,400, where we are now a little bit shy of. So the coin gradually starts to move up a little bit, but we'll have to see whether it can gather enough power to continue this upward movement. When we look at Ethereum, we see a similar unchanged price. EOS down about 2%. Bitcoin Cash down 2%. Let's look at Bitcoin Cash. What happened today? And we see a similar movement as in Bitcoin, 907 down to 8,069, and now we jumped up to 903 and back to 888. So a bit of a similar movement. And when we look at the 6-month chart, we also see a similar movement as with Bitcoin. Up 3,000 was the highest point, went down to 5,600 or 600, which is the support level. And we are now at this around this support level, which is around 8,050 or 850. Again, it looks like there's not much happening, not much news, at least not enough news to go strongly up or strongly down for most currencies. Tron, we had the news that it took over BitTorrent, as that news has been absorbed in the price. Ethereum Classic, that one is better than the rest. It's up 5.5%. When we look at today, 15.5 down 15, and now we are up to 16.6. When we look at the 6-month chart, we still see a similar movement as with the other coins. Highest point 43, then down to 13, and 13 seems to be is the support level for now, but the coin has jumped up more from that support level as the other coins. So it's clearly moving up higher quicker than the other ones do. So that one is something to watch. On the other hand, if you look at the long-term downward movement, and you can see it's absolutely not out of this downward movement at all. If you take a look at the 1-year chart, and you see it has been going down, trying to get out of the downward movement here, and then again here, but here we have this downward trend, and it's clearly not out of that downward long-term trend, which started at the beginning of this year. It's something to watch and might be interesting once it jumps this downward trend. And this chart is not clear enough, not precise enough to tell you where that point is. I should have to look at another chart which I can draw this line, but that's an interesting point to watch. Think it might be no, can't not really see. It looks like it's somewhere here around 20, but that's too vague. I will come back to it in another video. Then we look at Ripple down 1.5, Litecoin down 1, and Kutum down about 3%. When we look at FirstCoin, there's some interesting news, although when we look at the one-day chart, you can see it's down to about 4 cents, a lot below 4 cents. It was down to 3.8. It didn't hold its support of around 5 cents, unfortunately. The 7-day chart, then you can clearly see the movement. We went up from 2 cents to 14 and then down to 3, and 3 is a support level for now. Here we see the 1 month chart. The lowest point was around 1 cent, and we jumped up to here 7, and I think that should be 14, but now we are down to another 3 or 4 cents. If we look at the volume, you see that the volume is about 15,000 now, where it was yesterday, it was 30,000, and at this peak it was about 250,000. So clearly the news was here that the former owner said that he wanted to give new energy to the project, re-enliven the project of FirstCoin. And there has been a lot of things going on behind the scenes with the new management and the old management. Anyway, it seems that the owner has now handed over the wallet with all the coins, and there's a new owner, a new manager owner, and he has presented a whole new plan to re-enliven FirstCoin, to build a project from here on and rebrand it, get the negative name it has been building for the last couple of months off, and build a new FirstCoin with strong projects, and these projects are actually there. And he's now rebuilding FirstCoin. So that is very, very positive. As of now, it's only a plan, although part of the plan is already in existence. That means that the projects are actually real and functioning, like the plantations. They are there and they are functioning. So when you have some FirstCoin, I would advise not to sell them, although I should say this is not financial advice. Everything with cryptocurrency is risky. You should take your own decisions and do your due diligence. But I would say I'm not going to sell anything now, because it looks very, very good now, and I would even consider, buying some of the coins at this low level, with the prospects and with the perspective that's there, and the plans that are there, and the level of seriousness of the people I've heard talking about this, who are either the manager, the new owner, and some of the higher ranked people in the organization. It all looks very bright from here. So if you can, get us some coins here, and you might have to wait a year then, or better half a year, a couple of months, and this coin could, I don't know where it could go. But anyway, the idea is to have everybody who has lost money on paper now to bring the coin to the level where everybody is safe again. If that would work out or not, we cannot say for sure yet. But like I said, the plans look very good. The part of the project is working. So there's a light on the horizon. I will keep you posted of what is happening here. And the other thing I wanted to show you, which might be very interesting, is a Unify. Unify is a system, a company that gives daily signals like this one. It tells you when to buy and sell, for example, Bitcoin, according to their research. And they also say it's not financial advice. They just give you the idea whether it's a good point to buy or sell according to their research, and it's up to you to follow that or not. Now you can have daily signals, you can have live signals, which means more signals during the day. They make altcoin reports, coins that are not so well known, but some of them have huge potential, and this company investigates whether the management is any good, whether there's a lot of bad FUD around it or not, and then gives also their idea whether it's good to buy a little bit or a little bit more of that altcoin and hold it for a while. And it's up to you to decide whether you think that report is good or not. And so it gives you a direction. It gives you a direction, and it takes away a lot of work you have to do if you would want to find that out yourself. And of course, there's Prosperity U, which has all kinds of videos in it about how to trade, how to open an account, a bit about Bitcoin, how to make money with cryptocurrency, understand it, be safe online, password, email, anything you want to know. And this is only the beginning. They're online now, they're active for about 2 days, so there's much more to come. This is all basic stuff. But like I said, you can follow the signals if you want to, and it gives you at least they keep an eye on the market and what's happening, and it helps you to they create a judgment of whether to buy and sell on the basis of their research and the research of lots of other companies which they combine. Now this is very interesting. It's also a network marketing company, which means that if you want to get involved, I'd be very happy if you do so through the link that I put below. We are working with a team. We are coaching everybody. We're helping everybody to create a good position within the network. And I think this is a risk-free business. You don't have to. They don't own your money. They don't have your account. You have to do that all by yourself. The only thing is they give you signals, and they give their idea about these signals, and that's all. And then you pay a monthly fee for that. And of course, if you bring in other people into the company, they pay you a nice commission. So not only can you make money with these the signals and the education, but also it pays you a nice commission within the network system. So if you're interested, I can create a good position for you, I can help you, I can coach you. You can work with us. Like I said, we are working internationally, even though we are based in the Netherlands and in partly England. We would love to help you. If you're interested, get in touch with me, and I'll give you I create a good position for you, and I can explain to you more about what this is. Okay, that's it for now. I will keep you updated, of course, and there's much more to say about FirstCoin development. I'll make a separate video about that. So up to that next video. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for